I am here at Hewlett Gulch Trailhead in Colorado, and as I like to say, it's where we go from here that truly matters. Let's go. I love gulches because they're filled with water. Human nature is a lot like water in many ways in that it tends to take the shape of the container it's in. And if water was willing to be formed by Hewlett Gulch, so was I. Every direction is just beautiful. There's a certain peace to water. It's the basis of all living things, and yet, just a couple weeks ago, a little boy drowned in these same waters because they were raging. And it actually caused quite an amount of trail erosion as well. But despite all that, it's hard to beat water when it's calm. Guess what? Today I don't have waterproof shoes on. All the crossings were easy to cross, and I thought for sure that the water would be the highlight of this trip. Check that out behind me. Seriously, it does not get much better than that. I mean, sure there's different kinds of beauty and stuff, and sure there's something just as beautiful, but right now in person, those green hills and that open valley looks incredible, especially with the sun beating down. But right now I'm at the burnt forest that I was telling you about. No matter how much water is drawn to the valleys and I'm drawn to water, I will always still be drawn to peaks. There's something about it that's just exciting and fills me with energy. But as I was up on this peak, I couldn't help but think of the differences between being up high or being down low. And while I thought that the water was peaceful, it didn't even compare to being way up here. This trip for me was just the relaxing trip that I needed. No matter how exciting it was at the top of the peak, it's always nice to be close to going home. It was quite a long trip and I was exhausted. So I just had a few water crossings separating me from my car. This time of I've learned that it's not the peaks, the valleys, the water, the weather, the gear, or anything else. It's what we take away from the places that we go to that truly matters. That's why I always jump in with both feet.